Hey guys. So I'm here to talk about the status that I made on Facebook a couple of days ago. I actually been meaning to make this video sooner. I meant to make it yesterday, but yesterday was my birthday and it was a busy day. So it was a lit day, but it was a busy one. Um, so yeah, here I am. So I posted a status on Facebook 2 days ago that read, psychologists say that throughout our entire lifetime, we will only be happy half of the time. And I asked people, what do they think they say that for? Like, why do they think they say that? And I got some really good answers. However, I didn't give my feedback, and I know there's some people who are curious to know like what I think. So I'm just here to, talk about that. So the reason why I think psychologists say that we will only be happy half of the time is because of the growth that we have to experience. Um, Growth involves change. Change is scary to a lot of us, because we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what's going to be on the other side, and that permits us to, experience certain emotions that aren't happy ones. We have to grow, and growing isn't always fun. I don't know if has ever been fun and an enjoyable experience. And because we're going to continue to grow, we're going to continue to have these. When we're happy, we are satisfied, we are content, we have joy, we feel confident. You know what I'm saying? Those are the things that are the feelings that are associated with being happy. So you can't be happy. You're not going to be happy all the time. Let me say that. You're not going to be happy all the time because there's going to be moments in time where we don't know. So we can't be confident because we're still learning. We're still, messing up with something or, making a mistake, in that learning process. And usually that doesn't make a person happy. So in order to reach that happiness, we have to go through that growth. Otherwise, generally speaking, we're not always going to be happy because whenever we make these mistakes, whenever we mess up in life, people around us are going to remind us. We are constantly reminded of how we are not where we should be, how we're not where we really desire to be. Like, we're constantly reminded of that, whether a person is telling it to your face or, you know what I'm saying, or you just are observing the people around you and the success that, they may have. You know what I'm saying? Like, 9 times out of 10, seeing people doing good whenever you're not doing well, or whenever, you feel like you could be doing better, it usually doesn't make a person happy. So, that's why I feel like we're only going to be happy half of the time. But you have to be willing to learn. If you're not willing to learn, you're just going to continue to mess up, make mistakes, and feel bad about yourself. And that is just period. So you have to be willing to learn so that you can get to a place of satisfaction with yourself, so that you can get to a place of confidence with yourself. If you're not willing to learn, you're a user. Because how else will you gain your happiness? It'll have to be done through other people in some way, shape, or form. So, be more willing to learn. Be more willing to go through the process, even though it's not enjoyable. I was just telling somebody about how I don't believe in the saying, enjoy the process. I've dropped that. I don't enjoy the process. And I don't feel like I should have to. I don't feel like I need to. That does nothing for me. Now I just accept how I feel about it. I accept how I feel about, having to push myself. I accept the fact that I do not enjoy it. It's not fun for me. And that is okay. However, we have to learn to appreciate the process. I think that's the most important part. Once you learn to appreciate the process, it gets a little bit easier to accept going through it to get to where you desire to be, you know? Even though it's like, even whenever it's super hard to do.